The 2025-26 NBA season is in full swing. With its commencement, a new Cowboy comes along to crop up some content. And trust me, I've got quite the field hands. Welcome to the first episode of Enclave NBA presented by Empyrean Enclave Entertainment. I'm your esteemed host, Johnson Orville Ernest, aka Big Joe, Big Johnson, BJ on a free day. But you can just call me Johnny. Here in the Enclave, we provide recap commentary on some of the best highlights in the league in our own carefree, lighthearted, and linguistic way. Now, full disclosure, I initially had a great plan for rolling this out, a super intro, and even a cast assembled to bring this content. However, the deadly sin of slothfulness overcame my fleshly body and obstructed a great initial rollout. But I will not be deterred, and I may present a cast member or two in the near future. Nonetheless, time is of the essence, and to quote The Godfather, we'll build the plane as we fly it. With all that aside, Waldough, cue up the beats, and let's go balls deep. In this first episode, we'll be assembling an early season All-NBA team of what we Enclave dwellers know as certified ball drainers. These are the guys who can splash it on any opposing D, that can make it real hard for the D, especially when it's wet and bothered, that can just split a D up like the leggings on an unsuspecting stepmother, exposing even the tightest of orifices that are in need of some high-volume drilling. No matter how many attempts or blanks they may shoot, they are dependent upon by their organizations to find their way into those holes and get their balls all up in there by any means. I'll be choosing 5 for each position, and we'll start at the 1.
Listen, Rome wasn't built in a day. It was built. In other words, stay patient. I know it seems like everybody else around you is doing a thing, but your time is coming. Just know everybody gets a turn. Life isn't unfair. You just have to be patient. And so what if nobody's around you right now? Because they're going to be with you at the finish line. Don't take it personally. Always remember these 2 principles. Stay positive, love. You with me?
I think it's pretty fair to say that to start this season off, you don't want a ball-draining distributor like Cade Cunningham at the point. I mean, just look at this beige bits numbers in his last 5 games. He's averaged and it's only second to a Joker in assists. There's just a lot of drilling at the motorcade, and so far, he's proving why he should take the title from Waldough the Warrior as the light-skinned man.
Y'all don't know the light-skinned man? No, we feel me. There's only one light-skinned man. You feel me? There's only one of them. You feel me? Yeah. All right, cool.
Let's take a look at what the young fella's done so far in the season. In this November 3rd matchup against the Grizzlies, you got Cunningham with the ball at the top of the key in the 3rd quarter with 7 seconds left to shoot. Duncan Robinson sets up a screen. Jalen Wells switches onto him. Don't matter, 3 to shoot. Pulls up. Ooh. Later in the 4th, gets the ball from Hall in the 3rd. Screen from Durham. Pulls up. Final moments of the 4th here. You got Morant on Cunningham. Cunningham sizes him up. Tries to take him inside. Backs him down. Step back, fade away from the free throw. Facial. Tells that brother, hey, young man, go ask the coaching staff to clean up that mess I made of you. Ugh. Final 40 of the 4th. Cunningham gets the ball. Wells is on him. Jab step, pulls up. And a spectacular money shot to close out the scene here. He finished this game with 33, 8, and 5 in this victory. And even though he knows he's one of the top prize horses of the Midwest, Deuce the Duke knows how to keep his herd well fed, giving ample opportunity and looks for their own balls to be emptied and drained as well.
Yeah, we're not 2-26 bad. You know what I mean? Like, no way are we that bad. So yes, I think we can turn it around. I think we can play a lot better brand of basketball than we're playing right now.
He suffered a lot in his first 5 seasons in Detroit, but the lad has done the necessary work to prove that he'll be a premier Piston for years to come. And while currently holding the #1 spot in the East, this stable's got a great label as Cunningham's Cradle.
I'm a side guy. I'm just used to coming number 2 to everything I get.
I'll probably pick your number for you.
No. I'm telling you, I get drafted.
You seem like a.
No. I get drafted and I need number
67.
Yeah, listen. A 67.
Where do you think you stand, like league-wide?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at basketball.
With 3 first-team selections, an NBA scoring title, and a Finals MVP, it's safe to say that SGA is now amongst a superb squadron of strokers in the league. Only second in scoring. Hopefully you will see why ESPN's number 2 is at our 2. The key to Shai's success is his ability to get to his spots, the sweet spot specifically, and just get that thing up and knock it down. In a league dominated by Reed Mortar's three-pointer, Shai proves that you don't have to be dependent on a big long arc to bang out the hole and reach your peak climax. As long as you're a creative visionary who can get it down the canal, drive it in, and finish on him strong, any true mid-range marksman can jack it up and get it off, busting the best of loads all over the D. Just take a look. Now that's provocative. That's what will get the people going. Who needs 285 inches when you can just easily bust it down with 167 inches? The sweet sounds of a splish swish. The massive thunder reign at number 1 in the West, and there's a great case that we are now in the gilded age of Sir Gilgeous A. Now the 3 was somewhat of a toss-up for me, but it only made sense as of now to lock in the Slim Reaper himself as the first forward on Enclave NBA's CBD team. Now in his 19th season with a young Rockets team, you would think a 37-year-old might struggle with some ejectile dysfunction when trying to shoot his J. But through his first 10 games, Kevin Squire here is showing why he's still the stroke man of the NBA. Put your right hand up, give a nice pump fake. Talk to about how Katie busted in his face. Midi. Close range. Beyond the arc. Post fadeaway. He just knows what spots to hit. Whether it's G to A or A to G, he can assault your interior and exterior with daggers from any and all angles. Need I say more about the man? He's currently 3rd amongst all forwards in scoring and leads the Rockets in that category, deferring a majority of the glass cleaning and facilitation to a fellow big in the young Alperen Şengün. With Şengün's girth and Durant's length, it's no wonder the Rockets have pierced and penetrated the top stratosphere of the Western Conference thus far. Yes, he's now a journeyman of the league, a mere mercenary, but he's a goated one at that. Kevin Durant should just change his name to Dirk Durant, because at this point, all he knows is drill, drill, drill on his pack shit.
So close. Jinx.
Jinx. Got you. I got it. Yeah, I got it. I won. No, I won.
Now the other forward position was a no-brainer for me because I have an unashamed North Star bias. And I think noted flowers are due for the powerful Jew. In his 12th season, the 3-time All-Star has now acquired all the tools he'll need for hoeing and drilling an opposing D. He has the ability to toy and tease the D, leaving them wondering how he's going to penetrate. He's going to drive it in hard and ram it at the rim, stuffing the rod straight down the chute, or will he spin off the D and just lay it in? Otherwise, dubious handle can just suck the D in as bait, only to have the ball be kicked out or swung to another for a wide open look. However you want to approach this man, he can back down the D like Cherokee, drop a fadeaway midi, and leave adversaries with incredulous facials busted all over them. Currently, Randall ranks top 5 in points, rebounds, and assists amongst forwards, leading the Wolves in the latter category. He even averaged approximately in the absence of their pack leader. Ever since his arrival from the Empire State's Knickerbockers, Julius the Ninja Knocker can now firmly settle into his role as the secondary ball drainer of the Timberwolves. With the Wolves at 6th in the West, I don't see any other reason as to why this midi magician with his post-spin, dream-shaking sorcery can't be a viable option for the 4 spot on a certified ball-draining team.
You really brought a book? Yeah. I read before every game. Isn't this crazy? It's not like I brought.
It should come as no surprise that this guy is at the 5. Now, it is of my personal belief that every group, no, every man of every culture needs a good old bog in his life. No, not a pog, but a bog. You know, someone that can juggle and manage all the loads while busting some of his own. A sturdy stock that you can depend upon to clock in on time, that takes things in stride and jest with a quiet and stoic confidence, saving all that intensity for the real moments of pure intimacy when the boys are just pounding and penetrating the fella in the paint. And after a hard day's work, he clocks out with a smile, or without one rather, because he stored the love that he has away for the ones that matter most. That's Nikola Jokic. That's the type of bog any man would want to bang it out with. And who'd blame him? The man currently is the best center statistically. He can do this, and this, and that, and even this. And what are the defenses gonna do about it? He's like the ringleader of a big fat orgy. He'll just delegate the ball to whomever he sees fit and find any other way to leave his mark and imprint on the game. With the Joker, all gaps must be girthed. And trust, you're gonna feel Nikola in every nook and navel. The Joker's got quite the bird's eye view of the court, so you'd better keep your wits about you when you're facing the Serbian jester, unless you want to get blowed up and blown on for all to witness in apathetic horror and conserve delight. Listen, you'll always gain gold nuggets when he's busting loads in your buckets. And with that, our certified ball drainers NBA team is set and locked in, and that should wrap up our first episode of Enclave NBA. If you've lasted this long, thank you so much for viewing this vid. Please like if you like, and if you want to see more, just go ahead and subscribe here or to the Empyrean Enclave Entertainment YouTube channel for any updates on any new artists, a lyrically hanging video, and anything Enclave related. And if you disagree with the list I came up with, who do you think deserves to be on the team? Who's a certified ball drainer that I missed? Comment down below and let's get the conversation started. This is Johnny Ernst saying Godspeed, you gooners.